Libra. It's your girl, Javy. Hi, Breezes. Back at it again with the general tarot reading for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Aquarius season 2021. I'm going to try to get right into it because these notes are a bit too extensive, honestly. Be sure to check out your Sun, Moon, and Rising. All of those I'll be done with that by tomorrow, so you'll have all the videos for Aquarius season will be out. For daily tarot readings, check out my Instagram at justj_everything. And for other dope shit I do, check out my website, justjeverything.com. Now, when I was leading into your energy, Libra, luxury came through. Living it up, taking care of yourself. But that also was something that was coming through for the very, very late Capricorn reading that came through last season. So that doesn't surprise me either. And there is something also about studying, like expanding your knowledge in some kind of field. That could be a thing. Which is part of why these notes are so damn extensive. But there is absolutely active, fun, social, an active, fun, or social outlet that's found. And it doesn't have to be, it's like even within the confines of COVID and everything, it's acquired. So don't worry about having a more enjoyable, Aquarius season. It's going to be definitely better than Capricorn season. Your ruling planet, Venus, goes into Aquarius on February 1st, the same day that the moon goes into Libra. And once the moon goes into Libra, it's going to be opposing Chiron in Aries. So that first week of February will be like purposeful, and it needs to be intentional, but very much so bright, original, and expansive, but intense. So that's definitely a thing. This is just so annoying. Either way, on February 6th, Venus conjuncts Saturn in Aquarius at 5 degrees Aquarius. And I said that I wanted to read this. 5 degrees Aquarius. I was supposed to get a quote. Jesus. Where are we at? This is one of my favorite books. Inside Degrees by Elias Lonsdale. 5 degrees Aquarius is titled Humans Worshipping an Obese Nature Goddess. Humans Worshipping an Obese Nature Goddess. This is interesting because Venus conjuncts Saturn in Aquarius at 5 degrees. So let's see. The feminine is the most ancient and the most futuristic source of energy. It is far back and near forward. Either or both ways, in source wisdom or in awakening vision, you cleave to the mother for inspiration, guidance, and sustenance. Your whole heart and soul are given over to the lineage of those who know and serve the goddess. An evolutionary return on the next spiral to a fresh, individual discovery of just how to follow the divine feminine within earth expression. Woo! Moving into innovations, breakthroughs, epiphanies. Living for these. Yes, that's what this feels like. And in the stream of a whole new world coming into being, right in the center of what is vital and pivotal and must come out. You feel synchronized with the collective, riding the crest of the wave, knowing and remembering what living in the earth is truly all about. Knowing and remembering what living in the earth is truly all about. Whew, that was the first time I read that. I was supposed to grab a quote from it, but instead I just read the whole thing for you guys. And that was beautiful. You can find that stuff online. If you Google or whatever search engine you use, Inside Degrees by Elias Lonsdale. You'll be able to look that up and like find the degrees and read that online. So 5 degrees Aquarius, if you should you want to go back and reread that because it's heavy. That was a lot to chew on. Hydrate. Yes, and be a slut for water. There is oh gosh, I'm still that was a lot. So go back and read that for sure, guys. Later that morning, though, on February 6th, Venus in Aquarius will then sextile Chiron in Aries. Then later that day, same day, all on the 6th, that night, Venus squares Uranus. So when I say this shit is going to be intense and purposeful, buckle the fuck up, baby. That's what I mean. Like gas pedal, gas pedal, gas pedal. Gas pedal. That's how it's maybe feeling floored, propelled. Because Venus squaring Uranus is unexpected. Maybe feeling rebellious, tapping into. That's what I'm saying. It's just like go time. This is just a fucking free for all, you know. To like. And especially because, like, this is a general reading, so I can't tell you how this is going to manifest for you all individually, but it is going to be big. That whole week is just going to be intense. Because then on the 11th of February, Venus conjuncts Jupiter in Aquarius, so it'll make up for all the chaos and all the, like, all the, like, the insight and stuff that's coming in. And possibly, like, restrictions and stuff that's coming in. That day, the 11th, it just brings in a certain level of benevolence, like the two benefics in the sky conjuncting Venus and Jupiter. So it'll, and then right there, yeah, it's like, it'll help, it'll leave it on a solid, positive foundation being built. Definitely something about like free love, new love, expansive love, and also like free, expansive, and new business opportunities coming in, new ideas coming in. So that for sure is, it's going to be a pop-in Aquarius season, Libra, and I'm about that life. Let's get into it. Excuse me. Let me just, deep breath. We ask for the most useful, helpful, and divinely aligned messages for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Aquarius season 2021. Ooh, interesting. First card out is Knight of Wands reversed. Knight of Wands reversed, then Judgment, then Three of Cups, Page of Swords, Libra, Justice in the or after that, Justice, and then I'm going to take this because it's just this one. Then Three of Wands reversed. Interesting. Four of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Well, I didn't see that coming. I figured I'd be shuffling for a while, but the Spirit clearly has a story to tell. First card out being Knight of Wands reversed. Feels like slow the fuck down. This is that fucking gas pedal. Gas pedal. Gas pedal. Yeah. Especially Libra rising, understand that Mars is now in your 8th house. You probably thinking about doing some young, wild, stupid, buck wild shit. This is, some of y'all may like, I'm not a player, I just crush a lot. Some of y'all just may be very sexually charged, maybe short-tempered, not thinking things through. There could be just acting off of impulse, being really spontaneous, but also maybe like you're being led by your proverbial dick, or maybe you have a dick and you're like, some of you may be really led by your sexuality or being sexually charged, or being really led or driven or motivated by your aggression. There also could be someone with heavy fire placements, possibly younger than you, that's like in and out. There also could be like some like fuckboy mentality or fuckboy energy going on. But honestly, Libra, this feels like you may be the fuckboy this month. Like, that could be a thing. During Aquarius season, you just may, like, it ain't tricking if you got it. You know, do what you want to do. Live your best life. That could be a thing. But also, some of you, this isn't your energy. And you are dealing with someone who's like, they're in and out. They're not, maybe like ghosting or not ghost. This isn't somebody that's ghosting you. This is just somebody who's not giving you any kind of full commitment or even giving you any kind of like full attention. Some of you are looking for just like a friends with benefits kind of situation. And that's totally fine. There may be just someone with heavy fire placements or that you may be wanting to have a conversation with, or the truth is coming out, says Judgment. I can't get past the Knight of Wands reverse because this is just like coming in hot. Someone's coming in with a bang. Or some of you are having like you're just really sexually, feels sexually charged. And get it. Next card out being Judgment is just like, some of you may be having conversations about, I feel like maybe some of you are thinking about polyamory or open relationships or just like dating, you do what you want to do. You're not exclusive to anybody. You don't have like to answer to anyone. There may be truth coming out about or conversations being had about multiple partners or multiple sexual partners, or conversation happening at a party, or a truth coming out about a party, or maybe someone coming, there may be maybe gossip or a possible interaction or not interaction, a possible confrontation. We'll look at this in the plunge. Keep in mind, y'all, come Aries season, the second part of the video is not going to be free. So, and that's something that's coming in. I think you guys are really like, that's part of your luxury, is like you're really starting to understand your worth. And that's a part of this Judgment energy. You guys have made a decision, like with Justice and Judgment out here. It looks like either you need to make a decision or a confrontation comes out, some information comes out, some awareness, some download comes in, possibly. There could be just like a sudden an epiphany or a sudden like awareness or a confrontation where a truth comes out, the trumpet of truth sounds in your life, and there's either something to celebrate about. There's also maybe some of you are dealing with somebody with heavy Scorpio placements and you're having a lot of fun with them, or there's conversations about like keeping it open, keeping it fun. Some of y'all maybe like think there may be issues also with jealousy going on. Some of you may think that like, oh, this person's only fucking with me, or like you want to only be like messing around with one person, but y'all haven't had the talk yet. And don't have the talk during Mercury retrograde. Don't do it. Just have fucking fun. Just let it be what it is. Let it be young, wild, and free. Some of you are really like, you may be wanting to enforce rules because you see the way someone behaves with other women or other people. Maybe wanting to enforce rules, or someone may be wanting to enforce rules with you because they see how you flirt, or they're seeing how you are just being really open and social. Or there's maybe some of you, someone like younger, there could be a younger air sign coming in trying to like holler at y'all. That could be a thing. Either way, Libra, this looks like there may be, Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising, there looks like there may be opportunities in Aquarius season for you guys to get petty, and don't do it. Don't stoop to anybody's level. We'll dig into it and see what's going on here, but I feel like there are new ideas, there are new truths coming in, new like messages. There's just like this is conversation. There may be also like people coming in from the past, but I also feel like you guys get victory from the past. Victory over like, yeah, a lot of ache, a lot of like mistrust. Victory over whatever was really hard to let go of. But there is, come in Aquarius season, Justice card, 3 of Wands. This is like, don't be a groupie, keep it moving. You found some Page of Swords brings in some information. Looks like the Page of Swords brings in some information or an opportunity that puts you in a position to get in your power, to really make a decision, to be just, to be fair. Also, I feel like karma is coming in. This feels like a very karmic time. Like what is due to you is coming to you, and it gives you the opportunity to really turn your back on some bullshit. Also feel like some of you may have started something and you may be like unsure if you want to continue on with it or finish it. There may be someone with someone else with like heavy Taurus or Libra placements that is leaving, or you're making a decision about what you're investing your energy in, making a decision about, or turning your back on. We'll clarify this because this could manifest as a lot of different things, but Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising, it looks like towards the end of Aquarius season, balance gets restored. And you may be put in a decision to like stay or leave, or turn your back on something, or possibly travel, or there could be just delays or unexpected things coming up in regards to traveling, or delays or unexpected things coming up in regards to ships you've set, like seeds you've planted, things that you've set in motion. Some of you may be like longing for someone some of you may be in like long distance relationships, or there may be something about like longing for somebody that you can't see. Some of you may be like, there may be like travel bans or like things coming up in regards to like travel restrictions, possibly for those of you who are in like long-term relationships or having to travel for business. There may be just like delays or something that's happening in regards to that. Let's get into it. It's already looking like a lot. All right, Libra, let's get into it. I want to start by clarifying the Knight of Wands reversed. I definitely think that some of you, there may be like issues or delays, something in regards to traveling. The Knight of Wands moves too fast to fucking think things through. So you may just be finding like yourself being kind of forgetful this season. For the rest of Aquarius season, you just find yourself like having to go back and forth, like even going back and forth between the same room, like maybe like, like when you're too stoned and you just like forget shit, like that could just be a thing that's happening. So you find yourself exerting a lot of like extra physical energy just to keep doing like mundane things over and over. Like just like leaving certain, like you go in a room, forget, and then come back and have to, just little things like that. But there also just may be something that you're having an issue moving on from, a truth that may need to be spoken. There may be someone with heavy fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, also maybe Scorpio placements, that you just need to tell truths to. Also, there may be like you talking to someone about their overindulgence, or calling out someone about cheating or third-party situations, or like, why won't you define what this is? Why won't you tell me what we are? And you find out because that person has like multiple options possibly. Or you just being like, hey, I just want this to be fun. There could be just conversations in regards to that, or people bringing you truths that are kind of just dramatic. There just may be like drama, or this feels a little gossipy to me, honestly. So beware of gossip. But also know that someone may be bringing you the smoke. Someone may be bringing you the gossip. But there also may be something going on about like, hey, I think you're drinking too much, or you're saying that to someone, or someone that's saying that to you. Hey, I think you're smoking too much, or you saying that to yourself, possibly. There's just stuff going on, stuff that you may or maybe are having a hard time moving past. But also, I feel like you guys are coming into such a luxurious energy that you need to beware of being superficial or like cocky. This could be like really overly self-confident. And maybe like you want to drive a point home at the cost of like everyone's fucking feelings. Like there may be something like you're at a party and you're like fuck, or like out at in a social setting and you're like, I don't give a shit how uncomfortable this makes everyone feel. I don't care how loud I am. We're having this talk. And that is not the move. Don't like do some shit that you will end up like regretting later in having to like accrue some sort of negative karma for. Don't say some shit that you're going to have to apologize for later just because like you're trying to drive a point home, or you may be like too fucked up. This may be like that's what I'm saying. There's something maybe about you find a social setting, don't get really fucked up and like end up just talking all outside your neck. All right, let's clarify. Please clarify the Knight of Wands reverse, please. Take a deep breath, please. I'm telling you that like that first week is when Venus goes into Aquarius, and then that the moon is going to be opposed that same day on the 1st, like tomorrow or whatever. That Libra moon is going to oppose Chiron and Aries. And there just could be just some deep stuff comes out. This like Knight of Wands doesn't even want to talk. Damn, it's a lot. Yeah, it's heavy. There could be like stuff from the past. Maybe somebody with heavy Cancer or Pisces placements. Definitely somebody with like water sign, or there are just heavy emotions coming out. Things that you discovered maybe in the full moon, feelings that you discovered from the full moon, repressed emotions, maybe past life stuff, soulmate stuff. It's just like, I feel like look at these 3 cups here. Yeah, some of you are like angry about like a third party situation, or angry about something that someone else is celebrating, possibly. Or you get angry at a celebration, or it's just like, don't miss the opportunity to love. Don't miss the opportunity to see what the divine has for you. The divine, it's like either way, the divine steps in. Judgment says the divine steps in. This cup coming out of the sky says the divine is here and present and intervenes. By way of the Almighty, it's just like it's truth and love are coming out. And it really like brings clarity to some confusion. There also could be stuff going on with the mom, with the mother, with your maternal figure. Also like you coming to terms. Some of you I feel like are newly single, Libra. Like maybe getting out, or like you've maybe defined a new role in your relationship or new rules in your relationship. And so you're like figuring out your figure out and balancing and clarifying your wild side versus your domesticated side. So that could be something that's coming in. Please, ooh, that was a lot. Please clarify Judgment. It's just, I mean, the Knight of Wands is Mars and Aries too. So it's very charged energy. And that physical like need to go, or like fuck, or express, or yell, whatever it is, it's like you do need to find a healthy outlet for whatever this is. Wow. And the Chariot clarifies whatever it is. It's like, actually, I do feel like you guys, I mean, you guys are the peacekeepers. You guys are the ones who are so eloquent with your words. You understand it's your role to gather everyone around and to balance, bring justice, be the voice of reason. And I feel like you find a way to eloquently. You may be angry, so don't communicate when you're angry. Take the time, because you will find victory when you eloquently express this truth. And the divine is going to provide the right setting, the right time, the right day, the right moment for you to really experience this victory. There's definitely someone with heavy water sign placements that's really impactful for you. And also, like, there's victory and breakthroughs coming with your mother specifically, or someone who has like who plays a maternal role in your life, maybe an aunt or a grandma, or a female guardian of sorts. But there is victory and triumph over obstacles that were dark, obstacles over shadows, obstacle over mental fog, over depression. It was success and victory over depression, over just not seeing things clearly. Please clarify the Three of Cups for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. How does this Three of Cups energy manifest? And I feel like some of you, you are in recovery from just like a multi-love, multi-cup, multi-person situationship, or whatever it is, and what entanglements possibly. But wow. The Death card and the Nine of Pentacles. There is definitely a fucking Scorpio around, or someone with heavy Scorpio placements or heavy Earth placements. It could be a Scorpio with heavy Earth placements, or an Earth placement with heavy Scorpio placements. But have fun with this person. For some of you, it's just like there's a Scorpio to come in and have fun with this person. And also, like, this person wants to help, like, put you on, I feel like, or build you up in some way. So allow that. And make room for whatever transformation. And even, let's say this isn't a Scorpio or an Aries or an Earth sign. Let's say it's not a person. There are new opportunities to celebrate because old shit has ended. It's like, let whatever needs to crumble, whatever comes out, whatever ends, let it fucking, whatever needs to die, let it fucking die, because it brings you freedom. You have that's what it feels like. You guys have a new opportunity to experience a new kind of freedom. And like starting brand new, like Page of Swords, like starting humble, starting something from scratch, developing an idea, but you developing it into something that's very grand, developing it into something that is just very you, and something that you're very proud of. Please clarify the Justice card for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Aquarius season 2021. Please clarify the Justice card. Ooh. You like to come out in twos today. Justice. Yeah, for some of you, clarified by the Five of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. There may be information that is coming into you that gives you a decision to be done with something that's conflict. There's those Three Cups again. It's like, for some of you, it's not just a third-party situation. For some of you, this is familial. This is like issues with your family, grief and loss and conflict in your family, possibly with someone with heavy Pisces or Sagittarius placements, on making a decision or coming to some kind of a new awareness or balance about, like, I feel like being done with this conflict, with this internal like back and forth. There may be like grief or loss or remorse or something that's coming in for you guys, or that's coming in that you're like having to make, or I don't feel like it's coming in, I feel like it's already been there. It's like you guys are making a decision to like do something with this grief, do something with the sadness, do something with the loss or the remorse or the pain that you're experiencing. And it brings you good fortune. Like it changes things because there was some sort of injustice here. I feel like you guys have been wronged in some way, or something makes you feel like you've been wronged. And the universe is like, all right, I see the way that you've been wronged, and watch me make it right, boo. Bam. Watch me make it right. Watch me go ahead and make your enemies, you're the ones who are trying to pay you. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, watch the universe work. Please clarify the 3 of Wands reversed. What does Libra need to turn their back on? Libra, sun, moon, and rising. What do they need to turn their back on? By the end of Aquarius season, what does Libra, sun, moon, and rising need to be done with? Because better things, bigger things are in motion. What little shit needs to stop? Because all these big things are trying to pop. Few cards came out, but the first one that came out is the 8 of Pentacles. What you need to turn your back on, I feel like, is some of you have been like really like nosy. Like, you may have been like just too much focus on other people, too much focus on other people's business. I feel like some of you really like need to be done on like minding someone else's business, or like trying to make sure someone else gets their karma or something of that nature. And also like whatever, in like you guys were investing in something. I feel like some of you were just like investing possibly in someone with earth placements, or investing in the wrong type of business, or you realize that like what you've been doing for a long time isn't what you really want to do. And that's where the Wheel of Fortune comes in. There's new opportunities for things that you really, really want. And this is that conjunction with Jupiter. What did I say? On February 11th, Venus conjuncts Jupiter. And that's what this is, Venus, Libra, and Jupiter. And it brings like an awareness of what needs to be released, and a new like connection with faith. Like being like swept up, like a big change is coming and you can already feel it, guys. So mind your business, invest in what is yours, and stop being a hermit. And it's time to really like make some big decisions, some life decisions about like what you're wanting to do. And when you focus on you, bam, Ace of Cups. So much is like too much ace. You got too many options coming in. Some of you may really like, I'm telling you, you got the opportunity to be a player. And then the big bad wolf comes back, the fucking devil or the Capricorn or the Aquarius comes back in, and you're like, oh God, are you fucking kidding me again? So there may be some enforcement of boundaries needed again, some conversations needed to have about what you're going to tolerate and what you're not going to tolerate, because you're elevating to a different level. And insight is coming in on how you can really, really take care of yourself in a different way. No matter what comes to light, no matter what is revealed, you guys have the opportunity to get yourselves unstuck, to create a new level of stability, to really let go, to see the use of all this ache and pain and the new perspective. It's been fucking hard. And this Leo full moon brought a lot of shit to light and checked a lot of your ego. And that's where this humbling, I feel like, is really coming in. And allow the humbling to happen. Allow yourself to study, especially if it's like words, language, writing, anything, legalities, going back to school for something, just starting and cultivating a new idea. Definitely you embody that. You develop your mind, develop your words, develop your thought processes, connect to having more like healthier thought processes. And the divine matches your hustle and meets you halfway, brings the opportunity, and also brings in the new sexy, new opportunities, new love, new connection, new fun. And just check yourself. Make sure check yourself before you wreck yourself. I love you. You got this. Mwah.